Hey friends, StinaRose here, and welcome back to AlphaCraft. Yes, I am here on the Amethyst Isles in front of our blacksmith. Just glad to be home, but realizing this island needs a lot of work. I mean, look at all of this empty space that we have. Now, it's not as empty as it was because between episodes, I have added another house. Right now there's nothing inside of it, but we do have another house. It's got a nice little chimney on the top. I do still need to do all of the terraforming around it. I think I want a tree over here. Lots of work to do, but this island, I want to get it filled up. I want to get the houses in it. I want it to feel populated. I want it to feel like this everywhere. And right now it doesn't. This is a lot of empty Let's get more of this and less of this. But before I can do that, I need a lot more of this. I'm down to 27 total crimson logs. 27. That's not even enough to do one house. But before we get into the nether, I wanted to show you I've added 2 more armors to our display here. This one belongs to Bonquisha, and we've got Wayfinder armor with copper, Razor with redstone, Shaper with copper, and Dune with copper. Looks great. I love that. I love that look. And then over here, this one is Pillar of Nothing, and we've got Coast with redstone, Spire with copper, Ward with copper, and Post with lapis. And I love the colors. One of the things that I really enjoy about this whole thing is seeing all of the different types of patterns that can be made, and just the personalities coming out in each of these sets of armor. Looking great, guys. Keep it up. Okay, almost 7 stacks. That should keep me for a little while. I don't know if it'll be enough to get me all of the all the builds done that I need to on that island, but it'll get me for a while. Now, the other thing that I'm going to run out of pretty quickly is quartz. So I guess it's a grind. We'll see how long this lasts me, and then I'll grind for more. I may end up having to buy from Indie Shop. We'll see. I am trying to use my diamonds for the armor trims that I'm doing for my patrons, but if I need to use them on building supplies, I will use that as well. Okay, I guess now we just need to get started. Let's build a little bit. Okay, I've got the footprints of the 3 builds that I'd like to get onto this island. 1, 2, and 3. And I think that we'll do, instead of doing them all at once, we'll do one at a time. And I think we'll start over there because, yeah, that's closer to the other islands. I don't know why. Actually, I do, because that will be seen as you come out the portal, and it just feels like getting this area done first makes sense. So let me start working on that house right there. And just like that, the first of the houses is done. I really like this one with the tower. Yeah, I do. I really like this one. Now, I've not done anything with the interior yet. It's still just a very big open room. I'm actually not completely sure what I'm putting in this, so we'll figure that out eventually. However, I'm a little bit low on resources, so before I can do... Hello, let's try again. Before I can do the next house, I am going to need to load up on a few things. The main thing, surprisingly, that I'm going to need, or maybe it's not surprisingly, is quartz. Yeah, I'm getting really low on quartz. That's it. That's all that I have left. 5.5. Well, less than 5.5 stacks. And that's not going to build 2 houses. The other thing that I'm really low on is dark oak. I've been using a ton of dark oak in the roof lines and things, and so I need to do a little bit of grinding, cut some more dark oak. Okay, I guess I grind and then build the next house. And just like that, we've got a second house finished. So first house is done, second house is done. Yeah, we've got just one more to go, and then I can start working on doing some texture variation in this ground, getting some other points of interest built up. But I really like how this is turning out. I do, however, want to go to spawn and check out my mailbox, see if I've missed anything. My light's on! I have mail! Oh, I'm excited. What do I got? What do I got? Okay, I'm super excited about this because Jokes has been doing a ton of stuff. And I bought a Swift Sneak 3 book from him. Yes! Oh, awesome! And he had an other side disc that I also purchased from him. So super excited about those two things. Now, I currently have Swift Sneak 2 on these leggings. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole new pair of pants and save these for like extras in case I die and lose my stuff. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do a whole new set of pants with the Swift Sneak 3. So that's going to be awesome. Yay! Okay, back to work, back to work. I have 2 more patron armor sets to use to put up here, and I have of Omega with the snout in amethyst, rib in amethyst, dune in amethyst, and wayfinder in amethyst. Let's see how this looks on the... Ooh, look how it looks. That's fabulous. I like that a lot. The other one that we have to do is for Snoopers, also known as Mom Crafter. This is all wild armor trim with quartz on enchanted leather with a specialty color. So this is going to look really cool, I think. Very excited to see this one on the armor stand as well. I like that. I like that a lot. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. It's gonna get even better as we add more. And the third house is finished. Oh, I really like the way that this has turned out. Yes, there is a lot to see here. There's a lot going on. But obviously it's not done because this whole area needs to be there needs to be texture variation. We need to get some trees in, some other points of interest. So I think I'm back to doing some landscaping, terraforming, you know, all that good stuff. Let's get in some of these amethyst trees, get into the greenery that makes this whole area magical. Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. Also, I need to figure out what I'm going to do in this bit of odd space because I can't really fit a house into this space here. There's just not enough room to fit a house in here, at least in the design in the style that I'm building the rest of this in. Maybe this would be a good place to have like a garden, maybe a giant tree. I don't know. I've got to figure this out because this does feel like this space. Looking back, it feels like it needs something that really captures your attention. It's an exciting day on AlphaCraft. Look! We got Pig Step! Oh! And our little LA friend is having a good time dancing to it as well. Thank you so much to Mr. Joker for selling me Pig Step. As you saw a little while ago, he sold me Other Side as well, and this is my absolute favorite. I love pig step. Such a good disc. You know, one thing about this season of AlphaCraft is that I have missed out on so many different activities that the Alphas have done. I've missed out on the community dragon fight. I missed out on even the start of the season. So, like, everything that's happened so far, except for all of this fun stuff here at Alpha by Water, I missed out on. And so I really haven't done many collabs with people. So I've got an idea. What if we get together with each of the Alphas individually and do a little chat, like a little interview, and we'll call it Alpha Chats. Yeah, like AlphaCraft Alpha Chats. And I thought we could do that, get together with different Alphas, get to know them, and I thought that you guys might enjoy something like that. So I'm going to head off to the shopping area, and I think we're going to meet up with Northern Ice Wolf. Let's start with that. Northern Ice Wolf. Okay, I hope that you enjoy this first Alpha Chat. Well, I am here with Northern Ice Wolf, who I like to call Nice Wolf. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Now, my very first question, though, for you is, what do you call this?
Cookies.
Cookies! Okay, because, you know, there's people who call it different things, so I'm interested to know what you call it. So you call it cookies. But my bigger question is, what is your favorite flavor of cookie in real life?
Peanut butter crisscross.
My second question for you is, do you have a favorite Minecraft disc?
It used to be cat.
Okay.
But I heard pig step during Alpha by Water, and I actually liked that one.
You know, I was wondering, if you joined a circus or worked in a circus, what would your job be?
Feeding the animals.
Here's a big Minecraft question. Mending or infinity?
I see, when they weren't exclusive, I always had them both.
Right.
But now I do infinity.
Do you have any pets?
I have a dog, a pit bull.
Can you tell us more about him?
Well, she's about 3 years old, and she's tan, and my kids love her to bits, and they can do whatever they want to her, and she won't. She loves it.
What is your favorite game outside of Minecraft?
Probably Space Engineers.
Can you describe your ideal sandwich?
I do like corned beef with Swiss and mustard.
I'm very curious. Do you have any strange keybinds or unusual playing practices?
In Minecraft?
In Minecraft.
No. I don't have any.
So everything's like default?
Yeah.
Where would you go today if you had the means to go anywhere?
That's a good question. I've never thought about it. I would want to see the ocean.
Okay.
So probably somewhere along the East Coast.
All right, and final question for you. What is a favorite Minecraft memory from AlphaCraft?
Probably when me and Frill, they decided to use me as mob bait collecting creepers for a creeper farm to make charged creepers, and I had never known what a charged creeper was because I had just started playing, and they were like, yeah, you got to get the creepers here. So I get all the creepers. It was like 28 creepers, and then they're like, oh, well, you got to collect all these mobs and drop them in this chamber. And I'm like, how am I going to get a skeleton in there? And they're like, don't worry, they'll follow you.
Oh, no.
And then they drop a charged creeper in and the mobs that I was catching. And then they're like, okay, watch this. You got to light the charged creeper. And we had them in water chutes.
Okay.
And they're like, why don't you get in the center? Because I didn't know what... They like the charged creeper, blow me up and the skeleton. Yeah.
They set you up, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. But I had never seen a charged creeper. I thought it was really cool.
This was awesome. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about yourself or your content before we finish up the interview?
Well, I stream only now. I don't make videos anymore.
Okay. So you stream over on Twitch, so make sure you check out Northern Ice Wolf on Twitch. The links are in the description below. And thanks, Wolfie, for hanging out with me.
Of course. Anytime.
I have put in a lot of time over the last few days putting in trees. And I want to tell you, custom trees are a pain. They are a pain. There's so many materials that have gone into this. I've had to start buying amethyst from other alphas because there's just so much amethyst that are in each of these trees. But I think that they look really good. It really brings the area to life. I've got a few more places where I want to put trees. I think I want a tree in around here somewhere. Maybe some trees over here. Honestly, I've run out of time. I've spent so many hours on this already. I haven't even gotten in the paths yet or the texture variation in the ground with all the foliage. I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. But one thing that I wanted to look at before I finish up this episode is this space over here still feels like it needs more. Like there's something missing in this area, and I don't know what it is. I added this little moon well to it, and I think that looks really cool, but it feels like there's something that's needed here, and I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what needs to go in this area to round it out, to make it feel finished. You know, I want it to feel like when you come up here, it's telling a story. Right now, it is a bit, but it's missing something. And guys, if you got an idea of what it's missing here, please tell me. Let me know down in the comments. I don't know. I'm still puzzling it over. Oh, but guys, this has been a lot of work. I hope that you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Check out the description down below. Links are down there for all of the other AlphaCraft members and their channels. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.